Hello guys, welcome back. Before this video starts, massive thank you to all you who keep watching all my videos, liking and commenting, and just absolutely fantastic. 100 subscribers means a hell of a lot. I couldn't have done that without you guys. So enough said, let's get straight into this video because I don't want to waste any more of your time. So basically what we're doing here now is we are cleaning the ends of the pipe, and what this piece should I say is definitely the most, probably the easiest piece you'll ever make, I would say, when you're a coded fabricator pipe welder. Personally, I'd say this is one of the easiest pieces you ever make. I can't think of anything easier, but what it is basically two flanges welded on each side. You clean both ends up first, and that is it. You've got one run on the outside, one run in the inside. It's pretty standard. The only thing that gets a little bit technical is leveling the flanges, but you'll see all this in the video, and the bolt holes as well. You've got to level them. So as you can see, we're going to be leveling the flange right now. I'm putting one tack on and I'm leaving a 15mm standoff. So once that's tacked on, it's got a 15mm standoff. I want this level to match the pipe, because you want to basically get the flange level, you want it level to the pipe. So I turn it the other way, straight back around to the next point, and I give it a hit with the rubber mallet. Reason I hit it with rubber mallet is because I don't want to use a a lump hammer, because I don't want to damage the flange, and I don't want no dents, especially like in the flange, because when you come to paint it, it stands out like a sore thumb. We use red oxide paint and it will just highlight any dents or any rough welding. So now we come to the other side, and it's the same principle again. Need to match the flange with the pipe, and the bolt holes are already lined up, ready to go. I am sorry, when I was recording this, it cut out on when I had to level the bolt holes, but the bolt holes basically are, if you can see them 4 holes on the flange, they need to line up with the other side of the flange. I do apologise, the video completely cut off and I missed the whole thing. It was a pain in the bottom, literally did annoy me. But once that's all sorted, I grab my earth and I make sure I get that tight in the bolt holes, because like I said to you guys many times before in my past videos, make sure it's on the job. You don't want it just loose on the side, just flapping around. You need it tight, nice and tight on the job. And I always grab my stand, as I've told you again. I don't want an inconsistency with my welding. I want it a nice current flowing through my earth, because any certain juttery movements and that being loose will throw off my weld. And you want the welds to be really smooth. You want presentation brilliant. I'm all about presentation, as I've said so many times. I got my G-clamp on the pipe, so that allows me to turn it nice and easy. And as you can see on this side with my earth there, I actually start vertically up. So I'm starting right at 12 o'clock, and then I'm coming down with it. And once I get to my earth, then I start rolling, and that allows me to get around my earth. So having the earth on the job, it's in the way when I come to roll the flange. So I start, like I said, 12 o'clock, and I come down all the way to about 6 o'clock, and then I start rolling again. So that basically allows me to have the earth on the job and roll the flange completely all the way around. And you always weld the inside first. If you guys remember, I always tack on the outside of my flange. I only put one tack on the inside. I always try just to do one, because you always weld the inside, and if it's going to pull, you want all the tacks on the outside. Don't matter with one being on the inside, just to make your life easier when it comes to tacking it. But remember, if you had all the tacks on the inside, then you weld the inside, you got nothing holding it from the outside, so you could end up with a really wonky flange. And and just in case you have a fuck up on a job, if you got one tack on the inside, it's easy to knock off. You can just cut all 3 tacks off the outside, and then you can just knock off. You've got 2 tacks on the inside. Trying to knock that off is really hard work, so you've got them at 2 different points. I believe the other welder is calling me at the moment right now. Like Call of Duty. Anyway, back to it. sorted him out. Now we're back to welding. Sorry for the interruption. You know, you have people like that in the yard. You've got some characters wherever you work, haven't you? So it's the same principle again. What we're doing is we're welding the inside the flange, and then it's the outside. And as I was saying, just remember, like I've said, about the one tack on the inside. You'll save yourself so much work, because it's just you're setting yourself up for disaster tacking more than once on the inside. Remember, always one on the inside. That is definitely the way. If I could suggest any ideas, well, suggestions to people about tacking up flanges, that would be the one, because I've seen so many people tacking 2, or even I've seen like 2 or 3 tacks on the inside. It's crazy, because I've put levels on spools after, or anything with a flange on it, and they're just so out flanges. Like it's quite amazing how far it can pull out. And a spool, sorry, let me just explain this. A spool is a piece of pipe with just 2 flanges on. So that would be what we're doing here would be classed as a spool technically. And here's the final presentation of the job. This is the inside of the flange, and then we come to the outside of the flange. And that pretty much wraps us up, guys. Thank you for all your support. Drop a subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything else.